What's up everybody, Frangrams here, and today I just want to take a quick minute to talk about what Nintendo just did today, which was break the internet. Alright, maybe it wasn't that big of a deal, but it was to me and a lot of other Nintendo fanboys. Nintendo basically tweeted out a very cryptic video, if you haven't seen it yet, about this dude named Emio. I guess maybe it's the name of their next game, or the name of the protagonist or antagonist, as you can see in the video. He is kind of creepy looking, of their next game. The point is, it's a horror game that Nintendo themselves might be working on directly, or maybe they're just publishing it. I don't know the technicalities with it, but that's the thing. Nobody knows. That's the really cool thing, is that I guess Nintendo's just really good at surprising people, but this must be one of the biggest surprises that Nintendo's put out this year. Who was expecting a rated M game to be highlighted by Nintendo's Twitter page? Like, every Twitter page from Nintendo has tweeted out this video, their YouTube channel. It's gotten like 250,000 views in one day, which I think is a lot of views, especially given the fact that we don't know what Emio even is. And for a second there were some people who were trying to be detectives and figuring out what development team was working on this game. And for a second, it looked like everyone was right. They assumed it was this team called the Blooper Team, I believe the name of it was. Sorry if I'm giving you guys misinformation, but it had the word blooper in it. So apparently this team that was named the Blooper Team was working on Emio, but some other dude on Twitter, which I don't know if I should say his name. Sometimes people don't like it when I say their names on Twitter. Either way, this guy was like, yeah, as a matter of fact, that Blooper Team isn't the one making Emio. It's another unspecified team that we don't know of yet. So it could still be Nintendo directly making this game in-house, as people would say. And this would be, I believe, one of the first games to be made by Nintendo in-house that's a horror game. Or actually, let me fact check myself on that. So apparently, Nintendo has co-developed a GameCube horror game called Geist, which I haven't played, but I'm only familiar with it because of the box art. And other than that, they've also published Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem, which once again, I'm not familiar with its gameplay. But these are the only two names I've been hearing thrown around today as far as like Nintendo's hand in making or publishing a horror game. So this is a big deal. And I really hope that this Emio title is actually not only published by Nintendo, which I think is a given at this point, given how much attention they're giving it, but also developed by it. That would actually be insane for Nintendo to not only create a new IP, but like just have it be another one of its babies in a way. Like, people are now saying Emio should be in Smash, right? This is how much attention it's getting, and I feel like Nintendo has a potential to just have a winner on their hands, or if it turns out to be like some crappy, like really low budget looking horror game, which I guess a lot of horror games could be low budget and get away with it, but still, like, what I'm trying to say is, if the quality isn't there, that would be really sucky, especially given how much hype there is around it. That also leads me into the next thing I want to talk about. I feel like we're going to get new information on this game very soon, because the iron is hot and Nintendo needs to strike, because this is a rarity, like, to have this much secrecy around a Nintendo title and this much like interest in it. And because of how secret it is, the fact that it's not a Mario or a Zelda and this many people are invested in it, well, I know I am, and there are a lot of other people on Twitter, which maybe that's a reflection of real life. Maybe not, obviously not, but still, it's the online space. So let's see what Nintendo's cooking. As of this moment, nobody really knows. There are no leaks out there as far as I know. So yeah, I just wanted to get on here and ramble and speak my thoughts on this new mysterious Nintendo game that's being made. So yeah, let me know what you guys think this game's going to be. Is it a big nothing burger? Is it all hype? Or is it going to be a really big deal, like one of Nintendo's biggest new IPs unfolding before our very eyes? Let me know down in the comments below. All right, thanks for watching.